Kumbo, the regular five, going for Mike Budenholzer, a two-time Coach of the Year. Good to have you with us on NBA TV. Our crew chief tosses it up, James Capers, working with Ed Malloy and Courtney Kirkland. And it's controlled by the team with the best record in the NBA. The Bucks come into the
playing at his best, but I don't think they have a chance to win the East if he's not playing at a level of all-star caliber. And that's going to be something we want to keep an eye on as this game moves forward.
Smart play, finding Antetokounmpo with Gary Clark early.
And a great
short shot clock, only 7 for Giannis and Bledsoe as they clear it out. And they stay with a double. That means Wesley Matthews has to take it and called glass.
Record in the NBA.
Yeah, they're fortunate they're only down 5, going 0 for 6. And Fultz read it perfectly. Markelle Fultz, he knows who's behind him. And the first bucket of the game emphatically. And a timeout right away for Mike Budenholzer. A little cavalier at the offensive end. Ooh, Fournier may have gotten away with one.
Well, he did get away with one, no doubt about it.
Now Ed is not a back-to-the-basket guy. Clark, he had 15 in the first game. He hasn't been really heard from since, but that's big.
That was a
from beyond the arc in the first half of the last game. An easy win. Now Fultz. And he created the contact, they said. As Bledsoe. The lob for Giannis.
I'll tell you what.
He had Matthews as a decoy on one side. Giannis floating down the lane. Hard off the heel, picked up by Vucevic. And Vucevic needs more than 5 boards. He's already got a couple today than he had last game. He's not their issue, though. It's the other sources. Good bounce entry. And a beautiful layup. Finding space, Nick. And Vucevic goes to the line.
You know, there's
Milwaukee wants you to shoot threes. They will pack the paint. And on the mismatch, good pass inside. Birch finishes this time and goes to the line.
Yeah, that was a much more difficult finish for Birch there. Yeah, but you're down 2, partner. Sorry, you're down 2 if you're the Magic, but this is like a win in the first quarter because you want to keep it close to keep your confidence, and there's a breakdown there.
Too easy out high.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The advantage you had, Korver and DiVincenzo on that. Their defensive transition has been terrific. They have not allowed for the Magic to get anything easy, even off their misses.
Good drive and kick. Fournier. DJ Augustine. And the lead is the first of the day. In a 4-point lead for Milwaukee. Little give and go. Fournier will save it. Little ragged. Gary Clark, he hit from there before, and he gets his second on the angle.
It is ragged, but the one thing they've got with that jump shot, it's a thing of beauty when he's in rhythm.
So Antetokounmpo started the game 3 for 6. He's now 3 for 8. Not settling this time and gets all the way to the cup.
And that's an example there. He doesn't beat you with foot speed, but he is always under control when he's on the attack.
Vucevic. And Ennis free. Gets the triple. This is a wild one. 5 minutes gone by.
From Vooch. Just if you get him going now, all of a sudden things get a little easier in the half court.
He's filling up the box with 5 and 5. 4 assists as well for Nick. The challenge 3, Middleton. And that's big for Chris Middleton.
Into a position where he's playing with confidence, not showing the way he showed in the regular season thus far in this first round.
That's his first bucket on his 7th try. Vucevic right back at him. We are all even. They're trading blows now, aren't they?
They sure are.
It's even at 37 halfway through the second quarter.
Mike Budenholzer, because you do not want that guy to get going offensively.
Bledsoe got the switch. Plenty of time with the shot clock. Corner 3, Marvin Williams. Boy, how long did it do that in Charlotte? Yeah. It's a 7-0 run before the timeout. 3 to play. Bledsoe put his chest into Fultz, bigger guard. And now on the trail, Clark again. This time, it'll stay home. That's big.
Anytime you get 2 feet in the paint, you're going to have opportunities if you make a great read. And there he did, getting Clark in transition.
Giannis.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the finger roll. It's nice when you have length like that.
Got the 2 feet in the paint. Even if you're there, you're really not because of his length and athleticism.
Now Fultz with Giannis gambling. Nick wide open. Makes him pay. 1 for 7. Nothing has changed for those 2 shooters. Adetokounmpo and the extra pass. Wesley Matthews gets the triple. Greg, they don't mind the extra pass. That's 17 dimes on 22 makes for Milwaukee.
Big possession here, though, for the Magic. You want to score, but you won't want to give the Bucks another opportunity. And there you go. They get the triple. And again, Fultz.
In game one, when they won that game, 16. So from that perspective, they are on pace, guys.
Thank you, Rebecca. And it wasn't a turnover, but it was just the same as it turns into a wide open three for Wesley Matthews. Is Adetokounmpo, and he has not made one from outside of the paint today yet. It'll be a good look. Mid-range, Nick Vucevic. He had 13 of his 16. He's up to 18 now.
13 to shoot those threes, especially in transition. That feeds right into the hands of this Magic team.
Now, Chris Middleton. Just one bucket like Fournier, but a great entry. As Giannis slipped the screen, Middleton found him. And they have been really expanded his range, but he still can't buy one. He's 1 of 8. Fournier, can they get him going? He came out early at halftime to get some extra shooting in. It'll be Gary Clark. Got another. It's almost like game one all over again for Gary Clark. Down 2-1. That's at 4 o'clock Eastern. Then it's going to be the Pacers. That's at 6:30 on TNT. And the Blazers and the Lakers later tonight. Will they keep messing? Giannis hammers it. Little Euro action. Fouling. Fultz on the run, but it's Adetokounmpo getting back. Now Gary Clark. Wide open Fultz. And Markelle Fultz tees it up perfectly. A lead for
pays off as well.
Yeah, that's the key. They expended a lot to get him. The block on Middleton. Giannis gets it, a perfect pass for Connaughton. And a lead once again for Milwaukee after Orlando had their first.
Well, but
Bledsoe tried to get the contact. Instead, Birch got it to Fultz. On a 3-on-2. Is it a charge? No.
Yes.
It is a block on Middleton. And an and one for Markelle Fultz.
And that's what I meant. Yes, their offense didn't give their defense a chance. Right, the live ball turnovers, the shot quality down the stretch, not quite as good, and that gave that Bucks group a little life.
Mid-range, Terrence Ross off the bench and in the bucket with 14 now. Been able to get to the free throw line as well. Saw him make those 3 right before the end of the third. And will they be able to keep this guy out of the paint? Nope. He's only got 1 bucket outside of the paint. It was the three-pointer at the
to others and let them beat you.
Ross way strong. So Adetokounmpo up to 25 and 10 with 7 assists, triple-double territory already. Came in averaging 31 and 16, and there's Chris Middleton. That is huge for down the road. Will they get the assist? Fournier will get the rebound. They've already got 28 assists on 40 makes. Good ratio. Fournier on the step back. Rattles it around. So Evan Fournier.
Consistently.
Middleton couldn't get the finish after a nice take. Good setup. Wide open. It's Terrence Ross. Well, don't count him out yet. It's down to 12, and Mike Budenholzer's at the free throw line. A long time with fouls. He got 4 early in this game. So still enough time. Good handle. Vucevic on the arc. Got the triple. Nick Vucevic up to 26.
We're not in rhythm right now. We're a little scattered. Just give it to him and let him go get you.
Middleton's got the last 11 for Milwaukee. Back-to-back. Vucevic called bank, didn't he? Possession. Good alert play by Giannis Adetokounmpo.
Just, you can game plan and scheme against Giannis, but there's nothing to take into account for his athleticism. He is just so freakish.
In there. But the start of the fourth, Greg just brought it up. It was the bench on the floor. They sparked the early run in the fourth for the Milwaukee Bucks. Terrence Ross. He has been a constant for them off the bench. 18-point win for Milwaukee, but that doesn't tell the story, the fight that Orlando put up.
They put up a great fight.